Hi, junk. Goes from the main mast to the back of whatever this thing called. I have not learned all the nautical terms yet. You give me just 5 minutes though. 16 men. 16 men on a dead man's chest. I teach you guys how to do it, but you guys are way too dumb. Although Chris is a smart man, because he is going to finish his MO army. He said that hopefully this week? Hi, Cord. Cord, have you rigged any boats today? No, I don't rig. I destroy. I destroy. Destroy.
Dr.D definitely hit my rigging on the last game we played and pulled my sails off my little Baragua, and it was just floating out there in the ocean.
In the rules, not like I didn't actually like hit it.
That would be fair though, because how many times have I hit it?
Oh God, we don't have enough time in the day. But thankfully, I always get the same excuse, which makes it just makes it okay. I didn't mean to destroy your hard work.
I smash, not like people say. I want some respect.
I'm smart. No, he said I'm smart.
Oh, I thought he was saying I smash.
No, Chris. Well, Chris has 2 kids. I mean, he can't smash anymore. It's against the law, Chris. You can't smash after you have kids.
That's why we don't have kids. The dogs are enough. Trust me, they keep us from smashing regularly.
There's only enough room in this house for Jesus.
Dogs always want to be in the space with me. Doesn't matter where we are. We sit on the couch. We're sitting here. We're in bed. The dogs want to be between us. We're not allowed to touch.
Alright, Do you? I guess. I mean, technically, I guess it's up to you.
Those are nifty.
Do you want? Do you want that rig? Score. Cool.
Didn't have like that much trouble sitting in the stream today.
I've gotten so good at it. I know where all the buttons that I gotta re-click every friggin' time. Like the first couple times it happened, I was trying to figure it out, and you were over there, man. Can you believe Becky wore the same dress as me at the prom? And I'm like, oh my god.
No, I didn't get to go to the prom, and I'm still bitter.
And then I'm losing my friggin' mind, and then you get upset at me because you're like, you're in such a grouchy mood when you. I am very grouchy at the best of times. Yeah, Mike? You just gonna tell me to rig? I'm gonna rig you. In the face.
He's rigging it for me, Mike.
Not that you would really want to, having seen the results. I guess that's sort of true. I mean, I don't have to bring him to the airport, thankfully. I mean, God, could you imagine? Chris? Could you imagine bringing your kids to the airport and them making you want to like punch them in their little kid faces? I don't actually know if that has any rigging. Yeah, you rig that up. You know what, Mike? I will.
He's rigging it for me.
He's talking about me rigging his face.
He's rigging my boat right now, so you're gonna have to get in line, buddy.
Pal.
I love you, and offer dinner.
Friend.
Maybe let you watch me slowly poison Dr.D to death, but.
Would you like a piece of cheese in these trying times?
I'm sure Chunk would. Hey, Daddy got some cheese for you.
Where's that split? Half cheese. Bubby, you want some cheese? No? Okay, well. Our boys love cheese. Chunk is, in fact, an idiot. He was blinded by the light, revved up like a deuce in the middle of the night. I had mercifully forgotten about that. Now I gotta go whip them again. I blame you. That's why I'm here, man. I'm here to be the constant reminder of people not having kids. You see, I knew somebody who was like, who had kids, and then I remember that I get to do whatever I want, whenever I want, all the time.
I had my son when I was 20, and then I didn't have any more, and now all of my friends have kids, and I'm like, don't have fun with that. I'm in my party era. Well, the thing about a partner, Mike, is if they have an income too, it's helpful.
Yeah, that does help. I mean, the government offered me $5,000 to have a kid, so, I mean, geez, what else could I want to do? What a deal.
What a deal. $5,000 this year, 18 years of stress.
And
the
hospital bills are $30,000. I'm forgetting how to do knots. No, that ain't gonna do it. I'm not doing this all stream. This is the very last one. So if you're like, what the hell is this guy doing? I'm not gonna do it.
Updates to what? Whipping your children? Did they confess when you whipped them? They're the chunky and the dog. They don't know, stick 'em far in
It's not an update. It says upsides.
Oh, upside.
I can't afford kids or even a partner. Well, you're not supposed to buy the partner, Mike. You're supposed to like find them on discount from Russia. Tell the government you popped positive on a pregnancy test. That's a kid in the eyes of the Republicans.
There's a lot of videos out right now, like, making fun of that because, no, actually, they want you to birth the child before you get the money.
Yeah, how do they even give you the money? They just give you like a friggin' check?
It's gonna end up being a tax credit.
Right.
And you report your children by their social security number.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, but are they gonna give you an extra $5 grand for having a new one?
I guess if you go get them a social security number, but I mean, a pregnancy test ain't gonna do it.
Well, I always usually get a social security number for all my pregnancy tests.
There you go. I don't know how you manage that, because that's not in any way qualifying documentation for the social security number.
Well, I just ask them really nicely. You ever tried doing that?
Have you ever gone to a government agency once in your life?
Yeah. I went to the government. So what you do at the very end is you prune your boat like a bonsai tree. It keeps it fresh longer. That way when people see your boat, they're like, wow, that's a well-managed bush. Is that funny, Kara? You think a well-managed ship is funny?
Bushes are from the 70s. I grew up in the 90s.
Well, I'll have you know it's a nautical term.
Oh, is it?
No. You stupid.
I didn't think that was an
Inevitably, I will forget one of these, or I'll miss one. Like, I looked over my boat again yesterday just to make sure I remembered all the
Mike,
lines.
are you talking about W and when he made that gap about women and OBGYNs having love for each other?
I think so, Mike. I think you might be onto one.
HW, okay. I don't really know what you're talking about. But apparently he does. So.
Well, Mike was alive for H. That was the first president you voted for, right? Right, Mike?
No, there's no way he voted for HW. How old are you, Mike? You're younger than me. I was like 9 when HW was in office.
No, he definitely says he voted for senior.
No.
Did you say you voted for senior or you voted for a senior?
I think he said he voted for W.
He couldn't. I couldn't vote for.
I voted for W, and I'll tell you, W is what drove me away from it. In every election since America has been founded. Wow, Mike.
Shit.
And I thought Wilmar was special for having a birthday every day, but you were like the ultimate patriot.
Did you vote for
How many
George
times
Washington?
have you been called for jury duty? That's the real question. What is your problem?
Oh no! I chopped the line. No! No! The glue couldn't hold it, Captain. The glue couldn't hold.
Okay, Tito, I believe you voted for HW. I don't believe Mike did.
I mean, that's what he told me. Herbert Walker was the first president I voted for, born during the first Nixon administration. Yeah, I was born when Clinton got president.
He was born during the first Clinton scandal.
I was born in the scandal, actually. I'm the result of the scandal.
Yeah.
Sorry for wasting all your
Stupid bee.
all your time.
I gotta reload the 9.
I cleaned out his water so you guys can't give him mints to drink anything gross.
Sure. I'll just be all willy-nilly up here, you know, like falling out of my clothes. Oh, that's like so funny, Chris. What if I just like kissed you?
I think we should try it.
What if I just like kissed you on the mouth?
Just try it. It might be nice.
It would be really cool if we just like, I don't know, like kissed really hard.
Just try it like Ellie and Nina did.
Since I was a white man that didn't own property, I did not vote for him, but I said I would. Mike! You broke the rule, you broke the pact. The white man pact. Hashtag not a racist stream. Right around the time I get to the last couple knots, I get real good at getting these things. And the thing is this is where I would be rigging my frigate, but because of Mike, I still don't have my frigate. He just refuses to put the order in. Because he's scared.
Whoa.
I think he's a big scaredy cat. Always be closing. You're damn right. I couldn't vote because I didn't own property. She said it doesn't work that way. She doesn't get the real ballot. Alright, it's done. Everybody should be like, wow, Dylan, you did it. You rigged another
pirate ship now, you guys.
boat. I gotta spin it.
Isn't that pretty?
Here comes the boat. Choo choo. Okay, here it goes. Arr.
They probably would just have a bell.
Ding! Yeah, it's the bell from Sid Meier's Pirates. That should be the noise. Does anybody know that noise? That should be a. That's definitely got to be a redeem noise. I played the butts out of that game. I loved Sid Meier's Pirates. The remake, of course.
Also beat Star Wars
I did. I actually beat a video game today. Nope. There's no easy soundbite on that one. I'm not even gonna give myself freehand points from that one, Chris.
From rigging my boat?
Yeah. And there we go. We did it. That's the end of the stream. Good to have you guys. We did it. We rigged a boat.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks for coming.
Hope nobody messes up their stream.
I hope nobody pees their pants, because only cool people pee their pants. They still haven't replied to Raph, but neither did Monster Fight Club, and MFC order magically showed up today. That boat looks really swell. No need to be greedy. No need to be greedy. Rigged! This stream was rigged! Did I get an email back from... Let me check. Live on stream. I'm gonna check to see if they emailed me back. No, they did not. I did not. I did not hit her. I did not. Are you gonna put the dowels in? I mean, they're not that big. It's not the size of the motion, Kara. It's the ocean of the boat.
Yeah, there's other bits too, like parts and things.
So, what does that mean?
I don't know. You're the man, and I need you to rig it for me.
What about the swivels?
Yeah, I mean they gotta go on there.
There's a maximum swivel.
Yeah, maximum swivel.
How do you say that word? Chris, you're educated. What word is that? Best euphemism ever. What? I think this is the kind of boat that Wilmar would want to use, but he doesn't play this game, so you know, which is a disappointment. Happy birthday, Wilmar.
Happy birthday, Wilmar.
Happy birthday. Yeah, good. You gotta chug it. No. What do you mean no? A lot less than I probably should. That boat looks really swell. No need to be greedy. They kind of ghosting everyone. They're kind of ghosting everyone. Live react, buff, you know, blah blah blah. I think I want to finish this guy real quick. There's not much more to him. Kind of like me. What? This pirate. Or the sea dog, I should say. What color should his handkerchief be? So what color should his handkerchief be? But he's got white, or he's got yellow on his pants.
Then it would tie together nicely. It'd be coordinating like you fashionista.
You say I like to dress up so that the queen thinks I'm a real gentleman.
Oh, I'm a real gentleman.
I like to go from port to port, representing Her Majesty. I like to get off on the boat down at the port and be like, "Hey there, bud. You ever want yourself a governor?" Yeah, yeah. Magenta? That's a good choice. Was magenta a color they can even do back then? I feel like magenta might be a little complicated. Because I think the color magenta couldn't be added to clothing until they invented moose piss. I'm glad me and the rest of Europe have you trapped on, trapped on an island. Oh, am I a bloke? You know, bloke over there, and there's all that little water body of water. You think I want some of this? I'll give him the old 1-2, give him the old boomy blang, I'll give him the governor. Because he's a magenta man. You know, he kind of strikes me as a magenta man, but I don't think he was born in the right time period. You know how, like, sometimes we're just born in the wrong era? I think that's him. I'm glad for you. You guys are trapped on an island. That's really funny. So guys, what have you guys been up to? Mike went to work. I would assume Wilmar probably went to work. Chris, you probably stayed at home and drank Chablis and fancy cigars. I beat a video game. I beat Star Wars Rebels. Kara came down and watched me literally beat it. And then she watched me play a video game to completion. And then we made tacos.
We made tacos. Please explain to me what preparation you did in this we made tacos. You made your plate? We made tacos.
Are we gonna start fine-tuning these things?
I painted my boat, but you rigged it.
Mm-hmm.
We didn't rig that boat together. You rigged that boat, and I made dinner.
I just want to know what rules we're playing by here. I want to know the rules of engagement.
You can't know the rules of engagement. That wouldn't be fair to me. I have to change them.
I see. Inspection sticker, oil change, sourcing replacement gasket for refrigerator, pickup kids, bought beer. Wow. Some of those have more weight than others. That's pretty impressive, though, Chris. I think you did a good job. I'm engaged. Am I? I had no idea. When were you going to tell me? Mike, you got a haircut? Congratulations, man. I was going to say, when I saw you come into the stream, I was going to ask you if you had your haircut. Because you look different. You look good.
What's everybody else working on tonight?
You won't see it. Next time you see me, my hair will be regrown. That's true. Well, I mean, unless you want to hang out with us on Wednesday, me and Wilmar are going to be at Scoblin Goblin on Wednesday. We're going to be playing Carnival. At least, maybe. Said as long as work doesn't give them the old shaft. In which case, I'll just come home and bother Kara.
If you're gonna do that, let me know if I can make you some dinner.
Why would I do that? You know what? Maybe I'll just go to Chris's house and we'll sit around his campfire in his basement, and we'll slowly die of carbon dioxide poisoning. If he wants to. They're his. I can't just suggest it. Oh, I am deliberately mishearing rules of engagement, you know, for fun. Oh my god. Oh my god. No, if Kara and me were to get engaged, then there would be some rules of engagement. It'd be called violence. You see,
If I did, I would be perfectly
violence is not a question, guys. It's an answer. I'm sorry, it's not an answer. It's a question. And the answer is yes. Butts. He's got one really big, thick eyebrow. My money is on Kara. I doubt Dylan can take her with them noodles for arms.
You know what? I beg to differ. I'm gonna post a really great picture of Dylan's arms in the wind for everybody.
I don't think you need to do that, Kara. It's okay.
You don't think I can do that?
So I don't think you need to do that.
But your arms are great, and they're always a win.
What?
Look at them guns, you guys. So sexy.
I'm painting like a slob today.
Chris said you can come to his house for birthday boy on Wednesday.
Do they have terrain for Carnival there? No, probably not, but I think Wilmar has some because he got the starter box thing, and I can bring stuff if we need to. Why, do you have terrain for Carnival just sitting around? You and your birthday are welcome to come on Wednesday. My money is on you. You'd see Dr. D not wearing pants, only shorts if they did. Might be able to make it down to Goblin to heckle you in person. Yeah, there you go. See, that'd be great. That's tempting. Josh asked to hang out as well. I'm delivering. Well, you know what? You know what? Well, here's the thing. Whoever you hang out with, you clearly like more. Mike, and it will be noted on your quarterly review.
I will be hanging out with just Wilmar then.
Oh. Oh. I see for this quarter you got an A+. I'll have you guys know that my hands smell like tacos. If you want a little bit of like a smell, of like what we're doing. Just imagine what I'm doing, but also the smell of sweet, delicious tacos. Let's go! A couple chains. Mike, you've been out of line. You've been out of line all day. Who's to say, Kara? Who's to say?
Mikey, you need me to come to work and beat somebody up for you?
Is it Painter J? Unlike some people, I'd actually get Wilmar, give Wilmar steak dinner.
Who's being mean to you?
You beating up someone for me? What? Yeah, for being mean to you. Because when I said that you're acting ornery, she said that someone must be being mean to you.
I said, is somebody being mean to you? Because Dylan says you're being ornery. So, you know, what puts you in a bad mood? Can I go beat these people up for you? Love you, hugs. You want some dessert? Come on over.
It's the housing market. Beat it up.
14 degrees colder tomorrow than today.
You see, the sad part is, Mike, is after you can say things to Kara, but she's not gonna listen.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
Because I've already said stuff to her, and she doesn't know it. She didn't even react.
So, I'm the West Wing. I'm disassociating because politics in the country currently suck.
You look good, Bubby. You a big good boy, Bub? You're doing a good job, Bubby. Where was she when the Westfold fell? Kara, answer the man's question.
What was the question?
He said, where were you when the Westfold fell?
Is that like the Berlin Wall?
The Westfold is the area at the fords of Eisen when Isengard attacked Rohan.
I was with Gimli because he needed somebody with longer legs, and mine are actually significantly longer than Gimli's.
There you go. Does that answer your question, Mike? But dwarves are natural sprinters. He doesn't need longer legs. Trust me, I've never seen Kara run once in my life. Gimli always did like the leggy types.
Never seen me run.
No. No.
Little jaunt. Get across the street, guys.
What do you want from me right now? What's the goal? What can we just skip to that part? What do you want?
I think you've seen me do some other challengingly physical things that were far more important.
My wallet's over there. Please just.
Hey D.
Hi, Cliff. Looks like I gotta do some repairs.
Fuck right off, buddy.
Dylan, toss me. Don't tell the stream, Kara probably.
Don't tell the street. I think I gotta help Kara find missing pieces. Did anything break? Who's Magneto? Oh, okay.
My model's gonna get the party yesterday.
Anyway, so yeah, I did finally beat Outlaws. It was an okay ending. It wasn't perfect. I got my money's worth out of the game. I don't feel bad. It's definitely an Ubisoft game.
You said that many times.
There's definitely a point, like in every other Ubisoft game, where I've done so much of the side content that the main story becomes like trivially easy. And at that point, you're just kind of like, I don't want to do any more side missions. I just want to get this over with, and then you just kind of pound through the last couple parts of the story. Like I think Black Flag's probably one of my favorite games of all time, but the story in that game goes on way too effing long.
Where are you tossing me, Dylan?
Onto the little bridge that leads to the front gate of the Hornsburg.
Oh.
Why do you?
Got you. No, that's why I was there. I was tossing Gimli. got them big guns.
What's going on, Cliff? I painted Star Wars. I'd show it to you, but Kara just caused me to need to fix some of it. And I might be painting a Legion army in the future. Because Tisdale's paying me in a Legion army. If you say so, because we've talked about it ad nauseum on the stream and with you sitting right there.
But sometimes I'm listening to other stuff. Did anybody go check out Dr. D's guns in the whip?
Those guns could use some oil or a burnt sienna wash to increase definition. Yeah, brother, I'm there with you on that one. I've actually been considering like bringing just all my workout clothes so I can do it on lunch break. But as an example, I canceled my gym membership last month and I've gone like once since then. Just because I don't have the time. Like I could have gone today and I wanted to, but it feels like most of the time I'm not getting enough sleep where I wake up and I'm just like, if I go to the gym right now, it would be a waste of time. Because I just can't tell myself to go to bed. And no matter how good I feel on the days when I actually am smart enough to go to bed at the right time, no matter how many times I do that, I'm like, wow, I need to do this more often because I feel great. I still won't do it. Because in the back of my head, I'll lay there and I'm like, I got so much stuff I gotta paint. But, you know, what I won't be thinking about? Painting that Legion, or painting, or finishing Outlaws. I've been busy, man. I feel like work hasn't stopped since I got back from Depthcon. Also, I hate working for the government right now. Yeah, I could imagine, yeah.
Hugs. So many hugs to you. Bless you. Jay told me the word. This is Audio Jay.
This is why I listen to podcasts every night to distract myself.
This is Audio Jay or Jay Ricochet.
That's Audio J, yeah.
Audio Jay told me to look for the Deezaster. He sent me a video, but all I needed was the term, and I was like, got it! I might actually redo that episode, Jay, and re-upload it.
I don't know what you nerds are talking about, so I'm just gonna keep being the star quarterback. Because we need to get our team to nationals this year. You think about your unpainted piles. I do. Pretty frequently, yeah, because I sit here and I think to myself that I'm a lazy piece of junk. Because I have unpainted miniatures. Usually it does result in me giving myself a good cry.
Cries are always good.
No, it's not. No.
It's Arthur. Art.
The one we're meeting tomorrow?
Yes.
If it's not on my desk, then I do not give it a second thought. Well, you know what? Maybe I think more than you. The fun part about sibilance is that you can also say that word into a microphone to test it for sibilance. Jay? Are you some kind of like library book? Like, what are you talking about? Every time I do this sculpt, it looks like the guy, the lead singer of Motion City Soundtrack. Is that what it's called? The guys that do everything is all right. Every time I see his hair, that's what I think of. It's the lead singer that. Does that make it an example of onomatopoeia? I don't think so. I literally have a sign on my desk that says library. I'm talking about the audio thing I help Carol. Yeah, I know. I just play an idiot on TV. I'm not actually that stupid.
Who said that?
Me. Does that yes, motion C soundtrack.
Idiot on TV, you play an idiot on podcast.
Podcast.
The reason I'm the editor is so I can make sure I edit out all the dirt up, but I leave to the mic and the other people in there so people sound amazing and they sound stupid.
So they sound dumb.
Yeah.
It's pretty smart.
That's your back, babe.
You can't let them get too big for their britches.
Yeah. Gotta keep those mini tilts down.
Right. That way the sponsorship deals just keep coming to me and nobody else. Sorry, Mike. No, none of the OnlyFans chicks wanted to send you any feed pics again. For the 13th year in a row. Yeah, but that's the lowest quality though, you know, that's the lowest denominator. Like when they make it for you, you know? When they look in the camera and they say, "This is for you, Mr. President." That's when you know you're on top of the world.
I barely did get to the shot. 600 out so far.
Exactly. Jay gets it. See, Jay has to be way more careful with his porn consumption now.
Why?
Because he has a famal in his house. No, famal. No, it's the other version of a mall. Me? I'm a mall. Yeah, man. I know. And I have an X and a Y chromosome. M-A-L-E. Mall. No. That's not what I said.
What have I done? Can someone remind me? 'Cause
I'll bet got an extra chromosome. Dude, I have 2 Ys. That makes me a super male. I'm so lucky. It makes it so that when I eat the pain, it makes my brain feel good.
Plus, Mike hasn't heard it yet. And it is about Mike a little bit.
It's not just me, right? That is definitely like, this guy looks like the lead singer. Hate to toot my own horn, but that was a class zinger. I think I should quit the stream now. That was I admit, that was very good. Yeah, I'll give you credit. I think 2 Ys are lethal, maybe an extra X. Kleinfelter's... Yeah, 2 Ys will kill you. Because Kleinfelter's is... Ooh! I forget, is Kleinfelter's 2 Ys? Let me check. Felters. Yeah, it's XXY. Yeah. 2 Ys will kill you. That was another good one, Chris. I mean, why would you want to do that, Chris? Don't you want to be a pirate? More time to drive the kids around. I do a lot with genetics. I gotta flex once in a while. Yeah, I mean, hey man, if you're gonna specialize in something, telling genetic jokes. That's it, man. You did it. You found your target audience, you know. Where's my yeller? You wish you were so lucky to have as many chromosomes as I do. Did you catch it all? Did you catch them all? Are you a chromosome master? I am. I put them in a little ball and I just shove them inside my DNA. I won't be at the shop tomorrow, Jay. I need you to carry on, my wayward son. Can you do that for me? Can you do that? Be Okage. Okage. Kakashi's really strong. You said we had to kill you, Kakashi! You said we had to kill you! Playing a week of Blood Bowl tomorrow. Ooh, that's exciting. Strangely, he even has duplicate. Oh my god! I'm so lucky. Those are my shadow clones. My shadow clone duplicate. My shadow clone chromosomes. Are you gonna win, Jay? Did you become John Blood Bowl? And did you win, and why was it Ian? Strangely, it's duplicate. Ian will win. I mean, Mitch did pretty good stunting on everyone with rats. I'm assuming Ian was playing elves. Or Elven Union, right? If he didn't, I would have been surprised. No, Ian or Mitch will win. Man. What can a man do against such mindless hate, you know? Well, you know what? Maybe next season I'll have to go in and flex on them. They're like, we're so good at blah ball. We're so good at blah ball. And then they'll play against me, and then they'll beat me, and then I'll break their car window with a tire iron. And then, who really wins, you know? Who's to say? And they can't even stop me because, you know, if they pull me over or whatever, I'll be like, you're not my dad. You can't tell me what to do. That's how the law works. Everything is alright. But I still came in 9 out of 12 and got a Yodam as a prize, which cheered me. You got a Yodam? Like an Infinity model? I almost went the way of you with Infinity this weekend. I got tabled game 2. Yeah, dude, it sucks, doesn't it? Tabled as in like all of your players got beamed in the noggin? I almost went the way of you with Infinity. I still came in on... Oh, that's right, because there was an Infinity event last weekend, right? Made me real sad. Oh, so okay, so you got tabled 2 and 3. Yeah, dude, it's frustrating, isn't it? I mean, the game give it, the game take it. There's no doubt. Let's just say I have enjoyed the break. I have no negative feelings towards the game, but it's like I've had like a weird hesitation about coming back. Because I've just been kind of enjoying life, you know. 0 VP left game 2. Technically, my evil bot was alive game 3, but that doesn't count. What do you mean it doesn't count? What are you trying to say? You trying to like? Are you trying to like victim yourself? Huh? There are people in starving countries that score badly at Infinity, Jay. Yeah, it was okay.
I feel like I saw the
Enjoying life?
part in
Time
the
to start
prequel
playing
last week.
Infinity.
The guy breathed the spores out. That was the interesting part. And
Hmm.
they showed it in the preview. Fuck them.
Kara's yelling at me about The Last of Us. He can't even wound anyone. Enjoying life. Time to start playing Infinity. Who can't wound anybody? Me? If so, that's sort of true. Oh, you mean the Evo bot? What?
Can only fix people. Look, this picture I took today is working on my boat.
Oh, is that what that is? Man, technology sure is fast. We were so young back then. I had a Legion model that wasn't in pieces. I still had hope. I had a box of...
I'm Kara the Hut. If I don't smash you, I'll freeze you in metal.
He can punch, can he? Because like, doesn't every model have a CC weapon? I guess they only have a. It's one of those things. Does every model technically count as having like a regular CC weapon? I know it has a para CC weapon, but does every model have just like a regular CC attack?
Did you see Josh's comment? I think so. I posted this picture of Dylan looking cute, and Josh decided to zoom in on this part of Bubby and say, Bubby looks very distrusting. Well, here's the thing. The dogs don't like to go on walks unless both of us go. So they are constantly distrusting that we're about to, like, one of us just takes them. Because sometimes that happens. You know, split the load. But the dogs hate it.
Share the load. Let me tell you what I'm excited for. Summer of Plunder.
Yeah, buddy.
It's right around the corner, baby. Mike is gonna beat me up.
I'm gonna come to the store.
I'm gonna cube.
I'm gonna come to the
I'm
store
gonna coop.
just one time. At least one.
Kara's gonna come to the store at least once, she says.
If I like
Alright.
it, I might come more.
Put it on the jumbotron. Put it on. Everybody.
Put it on the muscle cam.
Why do you say that, Jay? As far as I can tell, we're not very... No, pirates are very good. What are you talking about? Pirates are great. They have a little trouble on land, I think, but... On sea, pirates are great. I mean, each individual pirate's not, like, the greatest by any means, but... There's something to be said about having millions of models. Yeah, I need my other box to come in so I get to 36. Like I said, if you need stuff for the event, I will bring like every model I have in order for you to be able to like proxy in. Like, I'll make sure you're good for the event, if nothing else. And the chances, there's definitely chances that I won't be playing in the actual event. I'll just be arbitrating, depending on how many people we get. Because even if I play, I won't accept any prizes. Any prizes that I pick up off the table, I will just hand out to others, or I'll give as like a best painted or something. Which will go to Mike, because his stuff is all painted. Alright, we'll do a whip it out when this model's done, which isn't going to take much longer.
Dylan's already whipped his guts out.
I don't get it. I completely forgot what I was doing. Send help. Oh, eyeballs. Yeah, my other box, his boat isn't even fully built. Yeah, well, you know, sometimes some of us move at different speeds. You know, Mike moves at the speed of a fart. Technically speaking, the inside of his boat is painted. That is actually something I've seen. Because he thought it would be funny. In which case, it wasn't really funny. It was just like a big waste of time. Me slow. My hull is made. When are you gonna put up the mast? Oh. Oh, Mike? When's that mast going up? I figure out how to cheat. Figure out how to cheat like me and get it done in a few hours. Yeah, see? I mean, it's easy. You can literally just paint it brown. Boom. Painted boat. Do you know? Did you guys know that wood is typically brown? Did you know that? Then spend more time rigging rigging than you did painting. How long did it take me to rig your boat, Kara? Like an hour? She's not paying attention again. She hates me. Just one little day. She hates me.
Bet.
Yeah.
Love you.
This guy sounds like Prince. Well, Jay, I think it worked out really well. I think your stuff looks great. For what it's worth. I know you don't seek my approval, Jay, but I think it looks great. I've never gotten this response to anything I've posted before. Well, it's because you did a good job. You see, you went for a stylized thing, you know? You didn't go for like ultra realism. You went for something that had like a certain style to it, you know? Which people like that. Listen, I'm here to tell you that I'm really proud of you. Imagine paying little guys. What a big nerd. All right, Pizza. Listen. This guy is from the same country you live in, okay? He's like, oh, I might go about there, and you're gonna take all women and their pies. Oh, what you say there, mate? Just posted in War Machine the update on the color scheme I'm doing. All right, I will take a look. I'm almost done. As soon as this guy's done, we're doing a whip it out. I swear. I promise. I promise. I just gotta finish the knife. You what, mate? You over there on your boat thinking it's your boat? It's a king's and queen boat. You see, my guys are going to teach your guys about how divorce works. I felt, I felt right at home. Well, Jay, you know what this means now, right? You are now a professional blood and plunder painter. Professional airbrush artist. You get it. Hey, somebody get this guy a sash. This guy did it. All game, I got wrecked in my league game. I managed to pull a black Joker 6 times somehow. Also got my Vasilia flipping a red Joker against my black. Absolute cinema. That's... There's only 5 turns in a game. He did. That means he pulled it more than once in one turn. See me at your see me at your next county fair. Jay, will you paint my models so that maybe somebody will think I'm cool? When I eventually make a hockey jersey for the arachnids, yours will have to be like the like the name on the back. Your name will have to be professional professional airbrush artist. All game I was legit pulling 1, 2, and 3s. Probs the worst luck I've ever had in a WoW game ever. Yeah, dude, you definitely have those games every once in a while, you know. I can't paint after getting a shot of you in that shirt. I'm too hot and bothered. Listen, man. I had the guns out. The gun show was on. I'm all for Arachne hockey jerseys. Dude, I would love it. Team Arachne? That'd be sick. Sick. You see, this guy has the usual tool of a soccer hooligan. Look at that thing. That's how they greet each other. They stab each other with a knife.
Why does that one guy so brutally crush the other guy in the same jersey? Aren't they teammates?
It's the kiss afterward that seals the deal, Mike. Who is everyone rooting for in the playoffs? I'm just rooting against the Panthers. Bud, I wouldn't know a single thing about no sports ball happening right now. I got a couple patients who are Bears fans, and that's about it. Bears is football. I know. I'm rooting for whoever has the. I'm rooting for whoever has the most fun. Miro Mage, you haven't even asked me out on a date. How can I be your wife? That's not how this works. I gotta say, Miro Mage, I've been proposed to quite a few times, and that's probably one of the worst ones I've ever gotten right there. You gotta have to really step up your game there, bud. I'm a real classy lady, okay? I'm a real classy broad. I'm a real, sorry, so I can translate it for pizza. I'm a real bird, mate. You know, I was a mate. God, what does that mean? It's like that one episode of Star Trek where Riker sees a hot lady and then he immediately has to go to the holodeck.
I gotta go. I need to get to the holodeck right now.
That's what he said. Like, I forget who it was. It was like a representative or something. She was like flirted with him slightly, and he's like, "Oh, I gotta be on the holodeck for like 3 hours." I'm from Boston. No, my wife just wants Marchie to do well and Bennett to get punched in the face. She's a Bruins fan. Well, listen, man.
Sure.
I mean, when you're in Boston, you kind of have to be a Bruins fan. But you're not from here. I feel so included. Yeah, just so you know, Pizza, if there's something I say that you don't understand because you're used to speaking Scottish, just give me a heads up. I'll do my best to translate for you.
Oh my god, you racist. You're racist against the clear people.
Don't worry, he's not a clear people. He's from Spain.
Well, you're a clear people.
I am a clear people. Hashtag not a racist stream. Welcome to my life normally. My wife is in China at the moment. You guys know what time it is. You guys know what time is it? Time to eat garbage food and be alone and sad. Oh wait, you have a dog. How can you be sad? You have a girl dog.
Garbage. Feed that to the dog.
Aren't you a wizard mage chef boy RD or something like that?
I think they're pulling our leg.
Kara called you a they. Also, the better Panthers do, the better the pick we get is. Also, the better Panthers do, the better the pick we get is. Okay, sorry, I had a stroke while I was reading that. You invented soup, how can you be alone, man? That's like top 3 inventions ever, period.
Because he gets angry and denies soup to people.
My wife is also in China. I just haven't gotten the money to get her mailed over.
That was bad. I should not have heard.
Good job, Mike.
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 Nighttime producer, you should have known that's not Kara approved.
My dog is away too. I don't want her to be alone too long while I work. What? Like, what? How could you do that? To yourself? I think I put the wrong cap on this thing. Why am I so stupid?
Because you cut off all your curls. You know, there's something to be said about Samson not letting anybody cut his hair. Just the 22nd?
Kara, that was funny. Do not say it wasn't.
What? What did I say?
The mail order bride thing.
I tried.
She doesn't remember.
I don't remember.
Yeah, it's been a long time, and Kara, yours is
So
swinging
many
on.
years ago.
You need to understand to just not talk to her, because otherwise you're gonna get frustrated. I'll be in Spain on the 22nd. Yo.
Like I said, only on the 22nd. That's a fair question. Drunk or not, that's a fair question.
My dog is away to blah, blah, blah. You're going to Spain?
But only on the 22nd.
How long are you going to be there? 10 days. I'll be in Spain on the 22nd. No way. You're going to be in Barcelona. Nah, I live in the south. Dang, I'll be in Barcelona for a couple days before I jump on a cruise. Be mindful of your valuables. Yeah, we already talked about this. I talked to somebody else, a patient who's actually from Spain, and she said that it wasn't that bad. She really undermined you. I was like, listen, I know this guy, and he said to me, "Oi, mate, when you got yourself, when you're going down there to Barcelona, you're going to get mugged." And she said that it wasn't that bad. She also had no idea what I said, because I spoke in English. I got a cross-body thing. Be mindful of your valuables. Wife went to Barcelona 2 weeks ago, and she had a lot of people attempting sketchy stuff. Then again, she's a young Asian lass. You just let your wife travel the world without you? What's she doing out there? Is she selling guns?
I love you.
She's a girl boss. She's a girl boss. So she does sell guns. He also lets his business partner travel the world without him. It's me. Oh my god. Pizza! Pizza, you gotta start taking control of your life, man. You can't let everybody you know travel the world without you. Today I saw a fat spider in my flat that could be deep fried. Be deep fried. Sheesh. He also let it. You know, I just hope pizza's okay. That's all I care about. I think he's crying for help right now. I think we should all go to Barcelona on the 22nd. Make sure we're not in the same place as wherever Mike is. And I think we should meet up with pizza and we should just have a steak dinner. Is that so much to ask for? Why do you think I'm so vocal? Please, send help. It was the arachne spider trying to deliver the game news and definitely not talk about definitely not talk about Infinity. He's like, hey, you want to listen to a podcast? It's me, Arachne the Spider. Fun fact, you can ask Wilmar. He never delivers on steak dinners. I do, though. What? That's not true. We went to steak dinners. We went to so many of them. I hate that I'm getting Infinity curious. It's a great game. I mean, you have obvious advantages because of the fact that the company's like, you know, in Spain. So every time you go back home, you could just like stop by, be like, hey. You could walk into their office and be like, hola, holo, amigo. Buenos tardes. Yo gusto French fries. If you're having a good time in life, start playing Infinity. Because I'm gonna be broke. We said it earlier in the stream, if you're having a good time. It's a fun game, you should check it out. It's very proxy friendly with their models, that's true. I know some people at Corvus Belly trying to brainwash me in Discord calls lately. Like directly in calls? Sheesh. I wish they talked to me like that. Also, how's the Metabots game going? I'm being bullied. I'm being bullied in the stream right now. Why? They say I don't deliver on my steak dinners.
What? You didn't deliver on the steak dinner at Adepticon?
No, we went, but nobody else was there.
So how was there a we if nobody was there?
The model is done, guys. We are gonna go into the whip it out segment of the show and just ignore Kara before we rebuild the model she smashed. Yeah, I have two mates that work for them. Boring stuff distribution-wise. I'm brainstorming a bunch still. Had the first play just a few days ago, and my friends liked it. It's a fun game. It's very, very fun. When you get to the more competitive levels, it definitely gets more complicated, that's for sure.
Answer her.
Answer her. I don't know what you're talking about. Here we go. Here we go! We're whipping it out. We're gonna whip it out. We're gonna whip it out. We're gonna whip. We're gonna whip. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here but me. And I got no pants on. Going down to the War Machine channel. Fur cord. He got some stuff. And here we go. And here we go. And here we go.
Hola soy Juan Corvus Belly, play Infinity Muchachos.
Wow. Oh my god, dude, you know Spanish? Hola. I am Juan Corvus Belly. Play Infinity Mucho. Whip it, I'll send those pics of what you're working on. Pull out your whip. Whip it out. For some reason, my nose feels kinda dry. Look at how small this picture is. I'm gonna make it real big. Here we go. Look at that. It's a Z key. It's a Z key. But also, whatever this thing is.
See, we know he's lying. It's Carlos Belly.
He doesn't understand. Yeah, it's probably a cultural thing. So this is an Orgoth Warjack. This is an update from yesterday. He is going for a dirty white. Carlos Torres is cool. I would never steal his identity. Carlos Torres? Yeah, I doubt that's his real name. But yeah, it's definitely more brown. Because yesterday, I believe that all these areas were just prime. It was like primer white. I would be curious if this is this hand cord? Is this hand brushed or is this? I say hand brushed. Is this speed paints or is this like traditional? Army painted for next. I have not actually tried for next. I got their box for free from somewhere, and I think I gave it away as a prize. I never actually opened it. But they're like traditional paints, aren't they? They're not like speed paints or contrast. Is it like a contrast paint? It's not speed paints. Okay. I like it. It's a cool brown. I'm a big fan of mustardy shenanigans. I use mustard colors so often. Yeah, it's definitely it's a good paint. Are you just gonna like do some simple dry brushing on it with like a bleached bony kind of color? Yeah, I have yet to try the Fanatics line. What makes it so good? Is it just good coverage? It's just solid. Okay, it's just good paint. You're not supposed to paint mustard, Jay. You're supposed to eat it. That's the idea you have. Yeah, I can see that working. What you could do is, I've seen some people like paint their entire model and use, I don't know if they even make it anymore for GW. It was a while ago, but they have this dry paint called Terminus Stone, I think is what it was called. And it was like this kind of chalky, bleached, bony color. And people would highlight all of their stuff with it. They would just like dry brush it and it would kind of like pick out corners and stuff. I've tried it. Obviously it's not my bag, but it could work. And they play well with any medium really. Sweet. Okay, sweet. Okay. I'll have to give them a shot. I was going to use the shade, but don't know if I want to go light or dark shade. With shade, you should definitely go dark. Thank you. Yeah, for your first, I mean, I would definitely go down like a dark shade and then just re-go over it with the same color. Just pick out the high spots. The bright colors are a bit desaturated though, but I find it good because I use inks for highlights. Apart from that, Fnatic has my seal of approval. Well, you know what? It's been pizzaed. Put it on the Jumbotron. Mike.
It might be.
Mike, put it on the Jumbotron. Put that it has an outstanding pizza recommendation of the century. He did not. Pizza Balla. We hired some guy, some dirty American.
Some guy named Bill or Bob.
Some guy named Bob. Don't let the Vallejo ninjas find me. Vallejo is not from Japan. Look.
It's very beautiful. I really like his hair. And his pant stripes.
I don't know if they made pants like that back then.
Well, you made pants like that back then.
You're right. Oh my god. Good night.
Mike, you're on duty.
Alright, I'm gonna check one more time. Is there any more whips? Or we're done whipping? Whipping it out! Whipping! We're gonna whip! Kara's whipping. Kara whipped. She's whipping. She's whipping.
You can just show the first one. Quite get it right.
Look at this. Everybody, she did that rigging
No.
all by herself.
No, Dylan did that for me.
There's 2 painted boats in this house.
There are 2 fully painted boats in this house. Ships, one might say.
Yeah. Yeah. Not boats at all, they're ships. Paint my Legion, who's doing? Oh, hey, Tizzy! You get to watch the next part of what we're doing. It's going to be great. You're going to love it.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah, good night, Kara.
Love you, Tizzy. Bye.
Just so you know, Tisdale, Kara is really appreciative of you existing. Yeah, this looks really good. Obviously, I think these boats look way better when you actually do the rigging. So, yeah, it's good stuff. Good stuff. Oh, you're going to find out here real momentarily, because I'm about to do it. Any more whips? Oh, we got a whip. Oh, look at that Meryl. Meryl Mage. We got a, I almost called him Namasu. That's definitely not his name. Namor. It is not under, she dropped your model. So I gotta fix it. So I gotta reglue the thing. I like this though. Yeah, that was what I said. Don't worry, I was looking at it. I think it's okay. I'm gonna do a quick run through it. It was varnished, so I don't think anything chipped, thankfully. Team Fortress, the whole thing, the whole diorama. Team Fortress 2 engineer and Marvel Rivals like the guy. Team Fortress 2. I like this though. Yeah, the water looks good. The water really stands out. I think the one thing I'd say is that the skin tone is very close to the sand color. So it definitely kind of like that. It makes the water stand out a lot because it's like the only thing in there that isn't like of the same tone. That's why like your eye is drawn to his underpants. It's good though. That's definitely accurate skin color, though, for sure. I like it. Gotta get that Widow Peak. You could stab somebody with that Widow's Peak. But yeah, good job, Meryl. Meryl! The base looks cool AF though. It's an easy fix if you put really diluted blues in the cracks of the ground. This is actually a sculpted base, I believe, that you get with the model. If you're like stabbing somebody, don't worry, Tizzy. It's easy to fix. I think one of the magnets popped off. It's not gonna be hard. I wouldn't worry. I could probably still mail it out tomorrow as long as I can find a box. I was gonna do it today, but I finished Outlaws instead. Which, now that you're here, we can talk about the story on that. I'm hoping to do it tomorrow. It's gonna when the stream ends, I'm gonna put it in a box. The only thing that'll stop me is if I don't have a box that's big enough. But it shouldn't take me very long. Dr. Procrastinate. Listen, everybody. I'll send you my address. Okay, yeah, makes sense. Everybody kept telling me, or well, I don't know if everybody. People were making fun of me that I hadn't finished Outlaws, so I was like, oh my god, I have a second. I was in the middle of painting. And I realized, I was like, I need to finish Outlaws, like, right now. So I went over there and I finished it. So you don't dox your wife again. Leave a 1-star review in his Google map. You son of a lily liver. Oh, we got another one. Boop. Yeah, I like this mural. Though this is good. This is good stuff. I love the green. Like I said, I think the only thing that I notice is that you should probably highlight the sand a little bit, just to break it up, because they look really, really close. So I would just take, again, kind of similar to what we were just saying, like a bleach bone color, and just kind of like dry brush that real easy. That'll make it pop right out. Cool dude, slow AF, chicken was dry. Cool dude, slow AF, chicken is dry. It has one of the best depictions of the reaction to the Force that has ever been seen in Star Wars. Yeah, I didn't know what he was like, because like when originally he was talking about the scene, he made it sound like there was going to be a character specifically that I was going to be really impressed was in the game. I feel like we could talk about it. Is anybody here okay? Is everybody here okay with spoilers of Outlaws? It's like what, 6 months old now. This model clothes tickle my brain in good ways. It's a cool outfit, isn't it? This is the other one from the one you were painting yesterday, right, Wilmar? This is the other one. So you've painted both of the handmaidens, right? Because the other one was the one you did yesterday. No, never mind. It's the same one. You did the skin. Then moving to the next handmaid. I do really like the base. The base looks great. I liked Outlaws. I thought it was good. It definitely didn't get a lot of attention because I think it was a combination of it being another Assassin's Creed game, essentially, combined with the fact that it didn't have Jedis. But unfortunately, that was why I liked it. This model close to my brain. The colors are damn nice. No one cares. Senior Diablo, more like Senior Smooth Blend. Same one did the I rolled when Vader showed up. Yeah, because that's the thing. It's like you get used to those characters showing up. But I do agree. What Tisdale was trying to say was that I forgot her name, the main character of the game, Kay. Kay has no idea what a Jedi even is, right? They don't even use the word, right? She just goes in there, and all of a sudden there's a guy that goes into a room and like breaks things with his mind. And she's just like, what the hell did I just watch? My blends need to be nice, otherwise I can't move on, which kills my productivity. I love the yellow. The yellow into the orange is perfect. It's really good. I remember Jesse saying that these guys were like too good apparently when they first came out. But whatever. Nobody plays Shatterpoint. It's a dead game. I did that once. Wife was not happy. You broke something with your mind? Dude, that's sick. Sick. But yeah, I do agree with Tisdale. I actually thought that was a really profound thought. I hadn't really never like fully considered. Where it's like, even in the heyday of the public, of the like Republic. Okay, this guy's done, by the way. Everybody say goodbye. Goodbye, Mr. Man. We finished another sailor. He's going into the Royal Navy to kill people. Hey, look, it's the back of the thing. Luke is drunk. To my amazement, none of the lightsabers broke. Yeah, no paint chips or anything. Yep, everything's good. Cannot wait to have this in my hand so that you can also break it. Sheesh. Listen, guys, when it's not in my house, you guys can do with whatever you want with these things, okay? If you want to break it, that's, you know, who am I to say that is not okay? I can see where it landed. I'll just clean that up. Nice and easy. Doc breaks my model. I didn't break anything, first of all. I was sitting here. Kara broke your damn model. I warn people that, you know, whenever there's something going on in my house, there's a very good chance Kara is going to break it into 1,000 fucking pieces. Because she's really good at it. No matter what I do. And then I'm not allowed to yell at her, because apparently that's not nice. Because we live in a society. We live in a society. Also, Mike, is it okay if I enter this into the painting gallery with no name painting contest? Where there's literally no prizes. I just painted it and it was also the theme, which is like sci-fi. Yes, sir. Charles's hands gonna affect people. Sure. Oh, thank you, Mike. You are Mike too. You are Mike too. Doc breaks your mouth. You break promises. Noticing a pattern. You boss boys at this point. Your words don't affect me. Charles's hand. Never seen him, so Charles isn't real to me. Yeah, if Charles wants to kill you, you're never gonna see it coming. He's gonna sneak up on you while you're in the bathroom, pooping. You're gonna walk in there, have no idea, and he's gonna be like, "I got you," and you're gonna look down, and he is the toilet. And at that point, it's too late. He's got you exactly where he wants you. He's gonna grab the bottom of the scrote, and he's gonna give it a good yanking. We live in a society. There was one thing I wanted to finish before I put it away, 'cause I didn't want to paint this black. Was dealing with death in the family. Thanks for pointing it out, dick. You are Mike 2, sure, enter. How was I supposed to be informed of that? He has a newsletter about it. And it's been established that I might play Legion with Tisdale at Adepticon or at some point. But I'll have to actually paint the Legion stuff, which, from what I understand, it's a significant commitment. So we'll see if that actually happens. I am not promising that it's going to happen 100%, but I will do my best. Because thankfully, I think everything that I paint for Nova is going to be what I need for Adepticon next year. So I think I think once I get Nova all squared away, I don't think I'll need to worry about actually getting anything painted for Adepticon. Since I can just reuse what I got. We are playing Legion at Adepticon. I have the best stream games. Ask him if he exists. No, he's dead. He's 100% dead. They have been too busy running your con and trying to get Dr.D to paint one single model kit to get a Q&A. Comes up bi-weekly. Dizzy Tribute. You're playing the... How the F are you going to get a boat to Adepticon? I'll probably put it in like a suitcase or something and just do it as a carry-on. I'll figure it out. Well, first I have to get the boat. That's the hard part. Because every time I order from a store, my loyalty is punished. I almost bought a brig today just to buy a boat. So I could start working on the Assassin's Creed boat. But I controlled myself. I was like, no, we're not buying models right now. We already have models on order, and we have models at home. Because I donated blood today for some cash. I was like, ooh, I could use this to get a button. I was like, no. Did the web order ship? Well, we don't know. Yo, Firelock ain't sending anything to anyone right now. I don't know about what. I don't know about that. They did 2 weeks ago. Firelock ain't checking email. Where's there? I looked at Mythic Americas today. Yeah. Because I really need to buy a 6 game. I've decided that I think Mythic America might be where I cut it. I think the way the timing of it worked, since I can't go to that starter box tournament, there goes like my cheap entry into the game. I'm like, I agree. I've told everybody I'm not getting into another one. As much as I would like to, I think I'm actually going to try and control myself. Like maybe when I go to cons, I'll buy a box of it or two, but I don't think I'm gonna. It's kind of like it's gonna be like Carnival, right? Where I'm gonna have it. Maybe we play it like every once in a while, but I don't suspect it's gonna be something I spend a lot of money on to play regularly. Exactly what I was looking for at the start of it. Yeah, exactly. See, so since I got to be in Kansas City, that kind of put a big into that for me. Hey, Tisdale, it's going to be exciting when they take Darth Vader and Luke Skywalker out of the game. Yeah, I don't know. When it comes to Legion, I think I would really enjoy it more is if there was actually a scum faction. It's in Missouri side. It's the bad side. Tizzy. If it didn't suck getting to the stores, I'd go to the starter set tournament. Yeah, it's a bit of a drive. I would say that's a hard trip for you there, buddy. But you could, if you wanted to get there, I bet you could take a ride. You could go there with Brendan, because I'm pretty sure he's going. Then when am I going to Kansas City? I'm going to Kansas City the last weekend of this month. I think I leave the 30th because there's a chiropractic seminar thing I'm going to. Is that close to you? I know you live in. I know you live in Illinois, right? I didn't know that was close to you. Is that close to Indiana? I thought Indiana was like a couple states up. Oh my god, just give me an American map. Oh, wait a minute. Kansas City's the northeast corner, isn't it? Oh, wait. For some reason, I was thinking Kansas City was in... Oh, I thought that was on the west side. Is it on the northeast? No, okay, it is on the west side. Yeah. I was like, wait a minute, am I crazy? Cracking necks and cash and J, 5 steps to fill that wallet. Oh god, Tack lives like 20 minutes away. We have someone with a car you could probably bully into. I should probably build Ember and City into Protocol. Oh, did you actually get into that game? Not too far. It's on the west side. I thought you lived in Illinois. Wouldn't that be like a 6-hour trip? Or are you just talking like relatively speaking? Because it is probably closer than where I live now, or than where I am right now. If you have some free time, I might drive on. How long of a drive is it for you? Because I'm meeting with my mom on Friday. We could probably hang out Saturday night after the con, or whatever it is. It's like, is it only 3 hours? Oh, Jesus. Oh, okay. Shit, I didn't know you were that close. Yeah. Yeah, if you want to, I'm down. Because I leave... Like, I leave, like, middle of the day on Sunday. And I think the con thing goes until, like, 3 o'clock or something like that. I think Saturday's probably the best day. Yeah, I'll check the schedule. Yeah, that would be cool. I would love to do that. Fill that wallet. Not even on a Saturday, I know, way short of statuing and staying. Yeah, should probably blah, blah, blah. Yeah, you'd have to get a pretty stinking early. That's for sure. I guess that would kind of defeat the purpose of the cheap starter box, huh? Yo, this starter box, I got that as a huge discount. All it took was a hotel room for me to stay overnight. Really beating the system. Is the conference at the casino? No, it's at a hotel. Oh yeah, that's true too. The gas. That's true too. Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. Vader, no, Vader, no. Okay, there we go. All fixed. Ooh, yes. I'd honestly pay for a hotel room. That's the least of the issues. Well, you know. Alright, so, back in the box. What's in the box? I'll make sure this is all cushioned up. And I hope I can... Oh, crap. Still not dry, Dylan. You might be able to get my fingerprints off the back of this thing. Use it to buy yourself a credit card. If we found a fourth person, we could just have our own starter box tournament of any game. That's true. Yeah, that's very true. Except we could have blackjack and hookers. Actually, you know what? That might be a really good event for Blood and Plunder. Now that I think about it, that's actually not a bad idea. Maybe we should do a Blood and Plunder starter box tournament. Like, you don't even have to buy one, you know? Like, if you have all the models for it. Really can't wait to have that on my desk at work. Yeah, it's gonna look good. Like I said, should be able to send it out tomorrow. It's a classic Dylan. Classic. Or a hooker named Blackjack. Oh my god. That would probably save us a heck of a lot of money. At least in blow, that's for sure. Everyone just plays either plays Blackbeard or Maynard. If I remember reading right though, Maynard is supposed to be way better. Maynard is? I don't know about that. He's a tactician. It's okay. Her beard is really scratchy. Her beard is really scratchy. When's the last time you even talked to Tim, Tizzy? He's really been MIA. Okay, current mission. Finish these guys. They probably will not be done in time to play. Actually, what time is it? It's only 10 o'clock. Yeah, we're not going to finish them. There's no way. But we're going to finish them as much as possible before we play the game with Wilma Wednesday. Depthcon, he told me to go play in traffic and then got in his stupid transit. His transit van and left. Wow. I admit that I have a new philosophy of hanging out with the PCN guys at cons. I just count any time around them as a bonus. I don't expect it. And I was significantly less frustrated this year. We're probably not going to redo the old world thing we did, at least not at Adepticon. So that one we might just keep doing in Oniana, since that one's going to start requiring army transport, and we'd have to trust people to bring armies with them. They are not even that fun to hang out with. If Kara didn't break my model, then you could have. That might be true. Just so you know, Tizzy, I try not to think about those things, those ways. That road leads only to madness. I don't know. I think hanging out with them's a lot of fun. It's just it can be frustrating because getting them to like commit is effing impossible. Which in some ways, you know, like I get it, but a lot of it I think comes down to like the way that, you know, the streaming schedule is pretty brutal with the MCP stuff. I completely understand that. But, you know, since they're also working, I imagine they're tired. So it's like one of those things, like, I have no ill will towards it, but it's more of an unfortunate thing. Like, I think Tim has a certain attention to, I wouldn't call it detail necessarily, but he has, like, there's certain things that he definitely cares about more than other things, right? Like, how do I rephrase that? He lets certain things get to him that I don't think he needs to, like, get to him. I wonder what that's like Virgil the god. I mean, Tisdale, I have no expectations on you, for sure. I'm just like, okay, Tisdale's gonna be... I'm just gonna randomly bump into Tisdale somewhere in this con hall. And that'll be a privilege, and then I'll say, alright, I'll see him. And then you're gonna run off and do whatever. I'm just gonna be like, alright, there he goes. Goodbye, Tizzy. Good luck. I want to pick up MCP, but so many mobs. Oh, you're not in? You're not already in MCP Cord? What do you want to play? I might have some stuff I could just send you, honestly. I could sell you, like, ridiculously cheap. Really, really, really ridiculously cheap. X-Force. Well, unfortunately, I don't buy into mutants because I think mutants are stupid. And I think the only X-Force member I still have is Magic, and she's painted. So I can't give you that one cheap. I have some I might have some 3D printed stuff. I could probably just send you. If you just, you know what, if you pay for shipping, I'll just send you the models. I know I have at least one 3D printed Domino. And I'm pretty sure I have a Deadpool. Don't know if there is a community for it around me. I mean, like I said, all you gotta do is pay shipping, man. It's all yours. Because I ain't gonna be doing nothing with it right now. Because we are moving soon, and I need everything out of my house that I can possibly get rid of. I mean, MCP is definitely still pretty popular. It's definitely one of the top selling miniatures games out there. Sell them to Tim. Most of his stuff is probably built wrong anyway. I've already tried. He already bought all the stuff he wanted. Way ahead of you, Cord. I'm very experienced at this. I gotta say, I do appreciate a good divert into mocking Tim, though. It's pretty clever. That's classic. That's classic PCN right there. Good job. Oh, wait a minute. I gotta put it on my thing. On my list. I finished another model. She-Dog. Boom, boom, boom. Cord, that's the thing. Tim doesn't usually build his models. Like 99% of the stuff he owns, other people built and painted. Like Taylor finished a Immortal Hulk today for him. That looked like Space Jam. So none of these guys have names, by the way. So we should probably name these guys. Shall we start spinning? Or should we do it another day? There's not a lot of you guys. But I can start taking names for these models. I'd say by the lack of reaction, I'd say we probably do it a different day. We gotta do that on a more hyped up Saturday stream. What's a good highlight for this? That's a pretty bog standard blue. I guess I can just mix in some sky blue, maybe? Celtics debacle. That must be some kind of foosball thing, right? You watching the foosball tournament? All right, what blue should we highlight here with? I just like the electric blue too much. It's such a good color. Yeah, that's perfect. And also today I ordered some red coats. American War of Independence red coats. To use as troopers for this game. Because I realize I need some for Port Royal. Even though the time period is not correct. But I really love the American red coat look. More than the Marlboro Wars look. And I'm sure everybody here is very excited to talk about the dress of 1800s era type European infantry. that a foosball thing? Yeah, it is. Yeah. The Marlboro Wars. Yeah. Happened in the city of Marlboro, actually. That's where Mike lives. It's amazing. Even in a military jacket, they can get this lady to have a butt. Gotta say, gotta love that dedication to that craft. Look at that booty, show me the booty, I love the booty, I want the booty. Let's mix in some ivory. Well, if it stays slow, I might end the stream a little early so I can pack up Tisdale's stuff. There's always something to do. Is that what it is? I hope so. That's cool with me. I love a hard-working painting man, Mr. Miro. I'm not upset. I was just saying. I noticed Sundays are, they can be hit or miss based on what people are doing. Because people got to work tomorrow. Unless you're Mike. That's why that doesn't look right. I'm a dingus. It is Monday, that's true. Mondays are even more of a swing. Sorry, this is my Sunday, because I don't work Mondays. I'm a big dummy. Yeah, let me tell you guys, man, when you get a job that actually has a 4-day work week, whew, that's some good stuff. Thank you for the correction there, Mage. Actually, speaking of MCP, you've been playing still? I know it's like essentially the only game you play, but I think last time we had talked, you said you weren't playing quite as much as you used to.
Say life is short and you'll see what's behind you is your history. I can't think about the things I miss. So happy living in this joyful bliss. I'll sell my soul. One more day in this harmony.
I haven't played much of anything. I went to Squad Goals again. Been pretty busy in April and start of May. Well, that's good. Good. Kind of busy, I'm hoping. I do know that pain. I've definitely been significantly busier than I usually am. Here's the hoping it's good busy. amazing what it jumps up to. Like how dark it is, and then it gets up to here. You know? A little bit better. Good busy mostly kiddos, birthdays, otherwise just getting stuff done around the house. Dude, it feels really good to finish stuff around the house. Like, since I do have Mondays off, I usually try and do something around the house every Monday. Like clean a room or whatever, and my god, man, it feels so good when it's done. Like we recently had to move our mattress because the frame broke, and we got this new vacuum that I'd never used before, just because Kara kept it like downstairs, so I like never used it. I just pretty much did most things by hand, you know, like I would mop and I did it again, damn it. You know, I would mop and do all that stuff, you know, with like mops and brooms and blah blah blah, but I wouldn't really use a vacuum. Well, come to find out, we got this like really incredible vacuum, and I've definitely reached the age where I appreciate a good vacuum. Like, I know I have become old man, because now when I pull out a vacuum and I use it, and I'm like, the suction on this is real good. It just makes me very happy. My stuff around the house consists of removing the chaos the kids have caused. Yeah, the good news is most of the things that cause the issues around the house are also us. You know, we get a little dog action going on, but yeah, having no kids, yeah, that definitely helps. But your kids are still pretty young, aren't they? Like, your kids are like young. 11, 9, 6. Okay, I knew you had a young one. Okay, so you still got a 6-year-old. 11 is a different kind of chaos. I have a feeling 9 is when they get to be about that age where you feel like you can trust them, and then they do something immediately that makes you say, why would I ever just consider trusting them? Like, they have those long periods of, like, not being threatening to society, and then they do something that reminds you of how old they are. I'm assuming that that's that age. Where you consider the briefest of moments where you're like, oh, I could go to the grocery store and leave them here, they'd probably be okay. And then they stick, like, a lighter up their nose. Okay, maybe not. My dad was lucky. When I was that age, I was just reading and playing games on the computer. Because we lived in a trailer. Did you play I did not play foosball, no. I played baseball. The older two today decided to go through the neighbors' sprinklers and head through the house soaping wet. This was with their normal clothes. Oh, you love that. Gotta love that. Well, at least they like each other. For now. No, I never really played football. I never had the build for it. I don't know if you guys ever noticed, I'm kind of scrawny. And I was not very good at baseball. But my dad essentially said I had to go out and do something, so baseball it was. They're all best friends and hate each other, but at different times. Yeah, that sounds like siblings. I didn't get a sibling until much later in life, so I never had a chance to experience all that. Well, you know, when you get older and you watch them like be little adults around each other, it's gonna be worth it, Mr. Mage. Except one of them's gonna come home, you know, with a, one of them's gonna be like the weird one, right? The weird one's gonna have like the really weird job, you know, like he's a used tampon salesman or something. You got like nuclear physicist, some kind of like orthopedic surgeon, used tampon salesman.
There's always something you want more of. You choose to bring this damage. Why don't you understand this? Don't have to be so manic. You're on top of the world, but you fall so low. Yeah, it's like you're losing your mind. It happens every single time you choose the line right. If it's not about yourself and it's really mental health, tell me what can't you get with yourself? Yeah, you
Hi, fake Dr. D here with today's fun fact. Did you know that the ancient Egyptians believed the most substantial thing someone could do with their life was die? Now you do.
Hmm. I feel like there was other things you could do. You could be born into, like, being a pharaoh, and then you were literally a god. That's a thing you could do. Talk about nepotism, huh? Like, like the caste system back then. You'd be like, if your dad was a blacksmith, you're probably going to be a blacksmith. Well, my dad was a god. That makes me also a god. Rylan, who gave you permission to be fake Dr. D? When did that happen? Did you fill out the right forms?
Hi, me again with another run fact.
Okay.
There was a bear enlisted in the Polish army who made it to the rank of corporal.
He did.
He also smoked, drank and carried weapons to the front during battles. His name was Wojtek.
Yes, it was. Yeah, he served mostly in Italy, funnily enough. He's an Italian front thing. He was in a artillery company, I believe. He used to carry around the shells. Could you imagine?
In Japan, more paper is used to make manga than toilet paper.
Well, don't they use bidets and stuff a lot in Japan? You can't just list facts without talking about them, Rylan. That's the most important thing about talking about facts.
A blue whale's fart bubble is large enough to hold a horse.
It's probably true. Is this just like some facts you learn every day? It's your random Google of the day.
No, I've got points to burn, and Reddit exists.
I've actually been thinking about making a specific Arachne Reddit thing because I find myself using Reddit a lot more these days, and that's just free advertising, you know. It's just a route of advertisement that I'm not taking advantage of.
It's either fun facts or bad jokes.
There's a lot of nudity on Reddit as well. In case you've never seen that. I remember the first time I stayed at a Japanese hotel, wasn't aware that they have heated toilet seats and leave them on as a courtesy, although I was having hot flashed before I figured it out. So, we were actually just watching a video game of a character in Japan, and their toilet had like a sink in the top of it, but there was also a sink in the bathroom. What was that? Do you know what that is? Is that for washing your hands? Or is that supposed to be like some kind of urinal? And this was it was like an apartment. It's so you can take a drink while shitting. Well, then why would they put it behind you, though? Is that how you drink? You guys can see in the camera, you see Bubby sleeping. He looks so at peace. Like he's not a rage-filled animal. If I put my hand anywhere near him, he'd freak out.
How did Jesus get such good abs? He used CrossFit.
Is that a fact? Or is that a joke?
Yes.
Alright, that's fair. I appreciate your honesty. Jumping on late, Rylan, huh? Usually you're in here a little earlier. Where you been, man? What you doing? Also, Rylan, do you play, Rumble Slam?
Raw just ended. I've been here lurking a few hours.
Okay. I appreciate that. Thank you. Thank you for the lurk. Do you play Rumble Slam? Because I know you're a wrestler.
I don't play Rumble Slam, but I want a demo.
Because there's like, pardon the pun, there's rumblings of it. There's a couple people around here that are picking it up. And actually, this is TT Combat's other game, Carnival. I've debated picking them up. I've debated picking up a team, I guess. I don't know if that's the right word. Because one of the characters in the game is Arachne.
Look at that booty, show me the booty, give me the booty, I want the booty, back up the booty, I need the booty, I like the booty, oh what a booty.
I do love some booty. Is Raw is like foosball? Oh my god, that's so cool. Are you telling you don't face the wall when pooping? No, because I'm usually sitting on my head. It's the only way to like strengthen your pooping muscles. Miro Mates, thanks for hanging out, man. It's good to see you. Dylan is tub girl is tub girling that thing? Tub girling? What are you saying? Wilmar, what are you saying? How can you say that?
The main event tonight was a Japanese woman that looks white, a short Hispanic woman that's not very Hispanic, a short Japanese woman that is legit an anime main character, and a tall goth woman everyone refers to as mommy.
Okay. You had my interest. Or you had my interest, now you have my attention. Alright, let me look it up. Oh, it's Ripley. Hey, man. If you got it, you might as well strut it, man. Just do a deep Google search. You'll know when you find it. Don't do this. Oh, it's very exciting. Yeah, if you do a quick Google, you'll become very educated on this matter. And I think Wilmar did it right with the using it as a verb. Hey man, listen, this lady can be my mommy all she wants. So when we were at Adepticon, WWE was across the street. Like, the event was the same day as Adepticon, one of the days. And we were walking by the trucks, and Ricochet, gave me, like, a rundown of some of the characters that were on the side of the vans. On the side of the big trucks. And he did tell me about Mommy. There's also one that's like a dentist or something. There's like a wrestler who's a dentist. Sounds exciting. It was a win-win. Just do it. Hold on. Let me turn on my VPN. Oh, you're gonna have to turn on your Jesus too. You should be more familiar with this stuff than we are, Chris. You've been interneting way longer than us. You've been alive longer than everyone else here. Put
Mama
together.
used to be my wrestling crush. Now I'm a bigger fan of Stephanie Vacker. If you want to know why, Google Stephanie Vacker signature move.
Okay. Say no more. She kind of looks like Kate Dennings. Yeah, she's got a Kate Dennings thing going on. Signature move. Huh. That looks like it could be uncomfortable for the low back. Don't let Mike know that that person exists, okay? He might never recover. Hey, Wilmar, is there still no time frame on when the Infinity thing is happening at AO? Okay, gotta swap my laundry over, head to bed, try to finish this model before the next stream. Yeah? You wanna fight, buddy? Huh? I'm painting... I've already finished one model this stream, and there's like 5 other models I'm working on. Okay? This guy. This friggin' guy. Unbelievable. Says I'm taking too long to paint my models. Not sure I'm actually going to talk to Andrew about it. I just want to make sure I'm up to speed. I don't want to miss it.
Fake Dr. D again. Did you know you are more likely to be killed by a vending machine than you are to win the lottery? Now you do.
Thank you for clearing that up. I don't doubt that that is true. Not sure. I'm actually gonna talk Urban Dictionary. Urban Dictionary saved me from the emotional damage. Hey, finally. Urban Dictionary saved somebody.
Last fun fact of the night, then I'm leaving.
Okay.
The search dogs on 9/11 were getting so depressed that they kept finding dead bodies that rescuers started to hide in the rubble to prevent the dogs from being discouraged.
That's a fact. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Good night, Miro Mage. Thanks for hanging out with us, buddy. Finish that handmaid. It's time to start the second one. Hell yeah. Let's go. Make sure you put it in your chart, your sheet, man. Good hanging out with you guys. Oh, and you get your Trench Crusade dice. That's sick. I didn't even know they had Trench Crusade dice. It better be a wheel, or you better return those things. I don't know why. This guy feels like he's taken forever.
Oh, they have a wheel all right.
Is it just D10, D6s? Because the game only uses D6s, right? Is it like Dice Baron? Yeah, Dice Baron made a set for each of the... Oh, sweet! That's awesome. I did not know that. Okay, well, shit, I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm still patiently awaiting their release of the Baron of the Blood and Plunder ones. Westphalia was supposed to have like a new sculpts or whatever for New Antioch that I've been waiting and waiting for, and I feel like they still haven't come out. They had a sample model come out that I got a hold of. Oh, did they finally release it? Because at Adepticon, apparently they had a few samples they were selling. But from what I understand, they never actually fully came out. I feel like I checked it not too long ago. Yeah, still says coming soon. Not yet. New Antioch. Nope, not yet. Not Blood and Plunder. I'm sure everything for like everybody's gotten more complicated because of the tariff situation. I'm sure there's a lot of companies that are kind of scrambling for like what the hell are they gonna do now that everything's been kind of thrown in flux. I feel bad for little companies that got to deal with this crap. It always is so misleading painting like this. Like, it feels so weird just because painting 5 models at a time, it feels like I'm not making like any progress. But I know as soon as like all this stuff is done, and then 5 models are just miraculously done, you're just like, oh, shit. So it's like, I know it feels like I've been working on these things for way longer than I should have, but then I remember it's like, it is 5 models. Yeah, batch painting is weird. The bigger the batch, the stranger. Dude, I'm sure the way what you've been doing with that MO stuff, I'm sure it's like, I'm sure that shit is just dragging. And then I'm sure like as soon as they start getting like clipped, you know, you're like boom, bang, bang. As soon as they like start to like get finished one after another, it's gonna be like such an insanely good feeling. You got some major feel good coming your way. It's like less of a dopamine hit, more of a serotonin hit, you know? And don't get me wrong, I love dopamine, but dude, serotonin is the shit. That just extended release thing. Like you can look at it after you're done and get like another hit of it. It's ugh. Yes, batch tonight I did face base coats and hair base coats and a bit of freehand. Oh my god. So you should definitely take a picture when you're like done, right? Take a picture of your score on the screen before and after. And then just show like your picture beforehand, you know, you're just like Alright, one more uniform. See if we can do it before the end of the stream. I got hope. This uniform's not as big. D, you know that brain chemistry isn't identical to conscious experience, yes? I mean, if we're gonna go into the concept of, like, brain frequency and waves and stuff like that, I mean, yes, I mean, on a theoretical level, yes, I do know that. Because, like, what the brain experiences... Because, like, you know, because obviously we see the world around us in a way that can only be interpreted by the gear that we are equipped with, yes. Why, are you gonna school me on something? It sounds like you're about to, like... It sounds like you're about to, like, send me to the Shadow Realm. Wilma, I hope you're ready for this guy. Look at his gun. Look at his mad gun. He's not allowed to move and shoot it at the same time because it's a big gun. If he moves, he's like, damn, this gun heavy AF. Just saying. Yeah, well, you know what? I don't know what you're trying to say. What are you trying to say? Is this some kind of weird ability you can do in the Venture Brothers miniatures game? To be released in a store near you, July 2027. Jason Jackson Pollock. Good eye, Wilmar. We're not gonna be out much longer, bud. If nothing else, I'll see you Wednesday, buddy. I hope you're ready for the gun. And by gun, I mean I probably can't bring him because he's too expensive. I think Jason Pollock might also be... I think he's dead. I think he's dead, Chris. Are they really? I thought Jason Pollock passed away. There you go. I learned something today. Stay in the camera! Alright, I should probably start wrapping. So guys, it's me, it's Dr. D. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's been a great stream. A little more quiet, but that tends to happen on Mondays. Nothing wrong with that. I suspect these guys will be done by the time we do a stream next. I think everything should be good for a regular couple days. I should be here next week. I don't think anything's going to stop me. And hopefully we can crush out 2 models for Mike. Then we'll do Mr. Chris's models. And then hopefully we can kind of reassess where we are in the Blood and Plunder area and see how much more we got to get done. Because by that point, we are going to be wandering into Summer of Plunder. Of course, if you want to help out a little bit more, Professional Casual at patreon.com. And if you want to help me out specifically, it is the Digital Nomad tier. If you want to use the code Professional Casual at checkout to get yourself a swanky discount on Professional or at Monument Hobby Paints, use that to get yourself a swanky discount. And apparently they have Trench Crusade dice. I had no idea. You can get some of those. You can use the code Arachne. Get yourself a 5% discount. Is there anything else? Swanky podcasts and stuff, blogs and all that off the Professional Casual website. I actually have kind of been getting a hankering to write again. It's been a little while since I've written anything. I don't know. I just don't like writing if I don't have any authority on something, you know? But I think I should do like a hobby journal, I think, on that website. Because I do have a lot of authority in that. When it comes to sling and paint, I got some authority on the matter. I don't think anybody will argue with me on that one. When it comes to knowing how to win a game, that I have no idea. Not so sure on that one. And you can find me on Discord at Dr.D, Dr.D. If you want us to talk about anything on Arachne, or if there's anything you want me to paint, my rates are very reasonable. My time frames are not.
Were you even listening? No. I waited for your go ahead, but you were still on to everything and nothing. Oh,
We did it. We finished it. Just in time.
the man making all these other plans. I'm trying.
They're getting real close to done. It's just one of those things where we're going to pick out... We're going to spend a lot of time, probably like... This is probably what I'm going to do from this point forward, is probably just like spend all the time to finish one single dude. Because now it's a lot of like detail work, because a lot of it's like trim on the jacket and stuff like that, so we'll see how that goes. But guys, thank you very much for hanging out with me. I'm going to go pack a box so I can send it to Tizzy. It's been a privilege. Not enough people. I think it's just you and me, Chris. So guys, thank you very much for hanging.